It's Sheffield Wednesday versus Norwich City. Is there going to be fireworks tonight at Hillsborough? Let's see how we get on. Hello and welcome to this video. If you could like, share and subscribe to the channel, much appreciate it. Liking out the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit a notification bell to let you know when video go live. So Sheffield Wednesday are playing a Norwich team who are in a world of trouble at the bottom of the table with us. They're not in a good place at all, and it could be the perfect time for us to play off. They got very low confidence. We could have pretty much a full house. We had some stuff from Chris Wigfield today saying about how the 50 million to get in. They're not going to really say who's who, but they want to make sure that they can get it all done and dusted. And it's sounding like they're hoping to try and get it all done by the 23rd or 22nd of November. To get their preferred bidders in, which is good. But we got to keep doing what we can on the pitch, which is winning games of football, hopefully. Now let's have a look at our team sheet for tonight. It'll be very interesting to see what you all think of it. I'm just going to make some little changes so I can see the actual team sheet. There we go. So when to go with Horvath, Sean Fuser, Palmer, Iorfa, Matt Lowe, Harry Amath, Valerie, Ingleson, Bannon, Jamal Lowe, Ugbo, Stretch, Enemy, Otabio, Johnson, Alloa, Thornton, Fernandez, McNeil, and Canamarchi make the bench. Go with Kofovich, Fisher, McConville, Duffy, Darling, Schlupp, McLean, Toffit. Not even going to try and say it. McAmatas, Sargent, got to keep Sargent quiet tonight. Grimshaw, Matheson, Wright, bring it. Judson, I believe that. I can't get the last two, so you just have to bear with me on that one. I apologise. I'm going to struggle with those. But it's an unchanged lineup for Sheffield Wednesday, which is something we have not had in a long, long time. And it's so good to see us have that unchanged lineup because it's been a while since we've been able to do one of them. And we just could have played a little bit the same kind of game we played versus West Brom, but go on. Use the crowd to our advantage tonight. Use that atmosphere to our advantage to get at them, and every time to the corner for us, just cheer it and get pumped up. Every time we go close, the whole atmosphere is going to be what drives this game tonight. I can feel that tonight. I think that's something we're going to have to look at very carefully, but at the end of the day, let's see if we can get all 3 points. It would be fantastic if we did. But it'll be a tough game in the sense that they are going to want to get something because they are really struggling. And the fans are turning at the minute. So we go 1-0 up thanks to a Barry Bannon rocket. And I mean an absolute rocket. But before that even happens, Sheffield Wednesday have an early scare, early doors. And they could have been 1-0 up Norwich within 60 seconds. But Barry Bannon looks up, sees the keeper and just hits it. He tried it again earlier. Didn't have the same result. It was an excellent save by the keeper. Are you thinking, more of the same, please? Come on, more of the same. If we can do that, that'd be fantastic. But it's been one of those games where both teams have really cancelled themselves out at times, trying to break each other down, trying to have the same amount of pressing. Norwich had come forward and they tried to make chances, but there's been nothing clear cut. Really, it's been lacking. It's been really lacking for them. I can see why Norwich fans seem to feel like they're in a world of trouble. In the chat, we had a Norwich fan who is not happy. You can see why. You can 100% see why. And we have to really try and pick up on that and kind of do more of the same in the second half and try and add another goal to it. Both done a lot of running, tried to press the keeper a little bit. Nothing's really clicking for him. Can tell he's devoid of confidence, which is a shame. I really was hoping this could have been a game he could have got something from. But we moved the ball nicely. Harry Matt has done really well on that side, just getting good crosses in, good defending. Jan Valerie being in midfield have been absolutely fantastic. I can't lie. He had been fantastic. And the thing is, you look at the Barry Bannon goal, it was by their own play, and it's just a cracker. And it's what you get to trying to build things up. We've had a couple of people go down like Palmer, like Ingleson. Ingleson looks knackered already, by the way. He always does, but he does a lot of running. He does a lot of pressing. And you're just trying to see what we can try and get out of this game and try and add a little bit more. And the thing for me is we've done well, but no team either side has really had any clear chances apart from that Barry Bannon one. And no keepers not had to make too many saves. There was one by Baz again, which was fantastic, but apart from that, it kind of cancelled itself out after that. And you can see two teams trying to recycle the ball, go again, recycle the ball, go again, and then just trying to kind of have a battle in midfield, and everyone keeps having not enough room to make the ball they want to do. So it's one of them. But Sheffield Wednesday are playing okay. I'd like us to get a second in the second half. It would be lovely to do so. You can understand what's going on with Norwich. Even their captain, I think Shane Duffy, gone off half time, and he'd been having a go at Liam Manning, which is not good. You do not want to see that if you are a Norwich City fan, seeing your captain and basically your manager having a little bit of a Barney. Not great. That's not what you want to see. So we're going to have to be careful in the second half. I think they will get a firework on the backside to try and see if they can get at us a little bit. So let's hope we can stand a little bit of pressure, see what happens, see if they change anything. But at half-time, Sheffield Wednesday are 1-0 up with a Barry Bannon firework special. Second half, they come out the trap pretty damn well. They're trying to get going and get things moving and trying to get something done. But referee has a couple of decisions in that second half that I feel like he bottled. One where the player was already on a yellow. Could have quite easily been a second yellow for his net tackle, don't get given. There's a clear bit for Ingleson. He threw on goal and Darling just sees him and takes him out, and doesn't do that. But the thing is, with this, you're thinking we need to take our chances. Taking our chances is something, if we had that, it would be fantastic. And we don't. We don't take our chances well at all today. And the ironic thing is, the chance we had to go 2-0 up is what caused them to go 1-0 up. They go on a counter. Really good play. Holbert comes out, tried to make himself big, pass it, sweats it basically. 1-1, and you're thinking, damn it, what do we do here? How are we going to get back into it? And we are going forward, and they had a bit of a spell where Norwich were constantly knocking at the door, and we're having to pull off some good defending and good saves, and then it will go the other way, where Wednesday would get back on it and try and get forward in. I think for me, man of the match tonight's Fante Ingleson, without a shadow of a doubt. That man ran his socks off. Really done well tonight. And it's frustrating because Sean Fashiri had a chance. Cads had a chance when he came on that looked decent. We'd had little chances which are just not buried. We're not clinical enough, but we know that already. If you go to like the actual stats, we have 15 shots and 6 were on target. 6 were on target to Norwich of 13 and 4. We had 9 corners. 9 corners. We don't seem to do anything from corners. We seem to be very poor from a set piece, which is a corner. And now and again, free kicks. Harry Amath looked fantastic again today as well and played really well. So it will be a toss-up between those two for me. Amath and Ingleson. I thought when Cads came on, he was fantastic. Looked strong. Hurried the ball. Ran at people. What you want to see, tried to get in behind the channels. Ubbo looked poor again. He's lacking confidence. You can 100% tell that boy's lacking confidence, and I don't know how you're going to get it back apart from getting some goals in it. I thought this would have been it. But as a whole, you say 1-1, yeah, but I think we could have got all 3 points in that. But that, if you take your chances. If you take chances, fantastic. Norwich fans will be happy to a point, but at the same time, are they? Because yeah, they got a draw, but I don't think it's gonna help them further on. If that makes sense, it sounds like a lot of things there are very rooted. We had a good Norwich City fan in the chat as well, on the watch on. So I'm kind of gutted that it feels like drop points. That's what it feels like. But at the same time, we played good. We played some good football. and we played well, and we tried to get as much as we can. Again, we get to like 70th minute, we look knackered. We're not knackered. We don't have any depth. We need the EFL to let us get 1 or 2 free transfers in just to give her a bit of depth, because we don't have it. We don't have any depth, and it's annoying when we could have that. But Sheffield Wednesday get a draw versus Norwich at home. It was 28,000 there, which is fantastic. Great for the gate receipts. We go to Southampton on... We go to Southampton on Saturday. I believe they got a win tonight on the no Will Still era, so we'll see what happens there. But I'm just gutted. I thought we had something in this today. Wasn't meant to be. And I think the referee bottled some decisions tonight. But it is what it is. We move on. But Sheffield Wednesday get a draw at home versus Norwich. Good luck, Norwich, for the rest of the season. It doesn't look good and doesn't sound good from what I've been looking at. But yeah, good luck for the rest of the season.